Oh, those skies. Maybe a little bit of a preview of what's to come tonight.
One day we'll see a blue sky again, just a boring, normal blue sky.
In heat, but right now, that's not the story.
No.
So here we are on another day after a pretty rocky night last night for a lot of people across North Texas. And we've got the chances all over again. Does it look a lot like what we saw last night, or is it different in some ways?
It honestly, it looks very similar, if not potentially worse, because yesterday we had more of a cap that kind of helps to keep the storms from forming, but you obviously saw what we got. Today, that cap is a lot weaker, so the environment is just there to see stronger storms and for more people to see those storms. Yeah, so we're going to be watching that very closely. So the tornadoes that actually took place yesterday, we've got 5 confirmed. So the National Weather Service did go out and do some surveys, and we've got the EF1 from Gordon, which was 105 miles an hour. The one from Santo, and EF0. We had another one south of Santo, and EF0. It was a long track supercell, and what happens is we get one tornado that touches down, but then it lifts, and then it touches down again, you know, a few miles away, and so it's considered multiple tornadoes. And so we've got another one that was an EFU, which is undefined, so just there was no damage likely, and when you don't have any damage, you can't rate the tornado itself. Morton Valley also had an EF0. So 5 tornadoes so far confirmed. Today, though, we have another WFAA weather alert day that's already started, and that goes until 9 o'clock this evening. With these storms, we're going to have the potential of at least seeing up to golf ball size hail, wind gusts of 70 miles an hour, but the tornado threat will very much be there this afternoon and evening. So what you need to do is just stay updated with the latest forecast, have a way to receive any warnings that do come out. And of course, we're going to be streaming on the WFAA Plus app when we're not on the regular television. So looking at our severe weather outlook, the Metroplex, we are going to be in that enhanced risk for seeing severe weather. So on a scale of 1 to 5, we're going to be at a level 3. But the farther north you go today, that threat will increase even more. So you can see from Gainesville to Sherman to Bonham, we're going to be in that moderate risk for severe weather. So I think the farther north you go, the tornado threat will be increasing, but there is still going to be a tornado threat even across the Metroplex. Now, the tornado watch goes until 9 o'clock this evening for some of our northern counties, and even you can see just west of Fort Worth, but Fort Worth and Dallas technically not in that tornado watch. But that does not mean that the Metroplex could not see a tornado. The tornado threat will be just a little higher to our north and to the west. So satellite and radar clearly showing all the moisture coming in from the south and west. We have some showers and storms to our south and east. We have some severe storms in the far northwest racing across the Red River into Oklahoma. And you can see this one severe thunderstorm warning over parts of Montague County. That is until 4:30, so another 10 minutes to go. But it's moving off to the northeast at about 30 miles an hour. We could be seeing up to golf ball size hail with that, lots of lightning, severe heavy rain. Now, east of the Metroplex, we've had a few showers. These are not strong, they're not severe, they're rushing off to the north and east, and even the lightning from those have really come down. What we're going to be watching, though, is out ahead of the dry line that's out to the west. Any storms that develop longer out ahead of that dry line will have a higher potential of becoming severe. And notice this one that's just west of Morgan Mill. It looks like it's trying to die down a little bit or de-intensify as it moves off to the northeast, but we're going to be watching that very closely. The latest data still shows that the highest risk for severe storms for early on will be just to the north and west, and it still tries to break out a few showers and storms just east of the Metroplex. But this is going to be 6 o'clock this evening, and we're almost getting kind of a line of storms from Mineral Wells, Decatur, Gainesville up to Sherman. 8 o'clock this evening, the severe threat will still be higher. You can see from just north of Decatur, north of Denton, up towards Sherman. But this data is coming in new. Earlier data, just a couple of hours ago, it was bringing a supercell right through the Metroplex. So we're just going to have to watch this very closely. But this is just, you know, some of the data that we look at very closely. This is going to be 11 o'clock tonight, and most of it's out of here. But we could see a few thunderstorms develop well south of Hillsboro late tonight. Most of us will be pretty quiet overnight tonight with the cold front coming through, and that's just going to set us up for a really nice day for your Tuesday. Tomorrow, much better. It's going to be quiet. No WFAA weather alert day then. Right now, though, temperatures are in the 80s. We've got 90s out to the west, and with dew points in the 70s. We've got a lot of moisture for these storms to work with. And after factoring that in, it feels like 100 degrees right now in McKinney and 103 degrees in Decatur. Overnight tonight, here comes the cold front. Temperatures drop down into the 60s. Tomorrow afternoon, we're going to be talking about the low 80s, much nicer. Still muggy tonight, though. Tomorrow, not muggy. It's going to be a really nice day. It's going to be breezy, that wind being out of the north and west. Wednesday also looks quiet. There's going to be a slight chance of rain and storms on Thursday. Thursday. Quiet but very warm on Friday. And as we get into Memorial Day weekend, there will be a slight chance of rain and storms on Sunday, a higher chance on Monday, and the second half of that 14-day looks active, but overall chances look pretty low.